All right, everybody. Welcome here to Adams Central High School here in beautiful Monroe, Indiana, for tonight's JV matchup between the Eastern Hancock Royals and the Adams Central Jets. If you are just joining us, this is the first boys basketball game of the year for either team. Girls have played 6 already, I think. I think our girls are 4-2. We are operating off of a hotspot tonight, so we may have some technical difficulties. Hopefully everything comes across okay. Hopefully everything works okay. My headset keeps cutting out, but hopefully everything sounds all right. Let us know in the comments how things are going, how things sound, and everything like that. You notice up there, the top left corner, there's a QR code. If you scan that, you get the program for tonight's game. You can see we've done some extensive stuff on that program to try to make it as nice as possible and make it as good as possible. Sorry, I'm trying to adjust some cords and, like I said, having some issues here. And like I said, if anything, hopefully everything looks good, sounds good. We had to dumb down the quality just a little bit. So my wife says it sounds like I'm whispering. Hopefully that's not too bad. I can always speak up if I need to. But like I said, we're doing the best we can tonight. So share this link. We were kind of unsure if we'd be able to do this game or not. So, you can let people know that we are on all 3 channels, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. So here's the tip between the 2 teams. Royals starting with, looks like we have Griffin Brown, we have Isaac Lewis, I see Jaden Stein down there. I have a shot there. Sorry, I'm trying to follow this. Adams Central throws it inside. 2 points for Adams Central there. Shots up and good. Sorry, I'm trying to see what's going on. I'm a little far from the action here. Isaac Lewis handling the ball, gets pressure, gets it over there to Charlie Halcomb, but they're going to call. He stepped on the half-court line there. So, all right, Royals have, I can see Brown, I can see Charlie, I can see Isaac, I can see Jaden. Can't tell who that, Bryce Winnen's the other one. That's Bryce up there guarding the top of the key. Adams Central throws it in, gets it in the lane. 15 up and in for 2 more, and it's a quick 4-0 Adams Central. So again, Lewis walking the ball up the court. Gets it up, gets it over to Jaden Stein. Stein loses it but regains it, drives, kicks. 3 is way off there by, I couldn't tell who shot that. Adams Central off pushing. Gets the ball back up. Trying to get into the post, nothing there, up to the top of the key. Down inside on the block, guarded by Stein. 15 again, turnaround is up and good. Somebody says able to hear court sound. I don't know what you're talking about there. You kind of hear what's going on in the action. Stolen away, Stein's pass stolen away. Adams Central, nice push up ahead. 2 more. And that's 8-0. I'm smelling a Coach Bechtel timeout here. As another steal. Almost, did end up getting the steal. The Flying Jets with the ball up top. Cross court to the opposite wing. Dribbling around. Royals here in their man defense. Stein goes, knocks it away. Push up. Other way. 2 points. Nice take there by, I can't tell who that was. Was that? Looked like Charlie Halcomb there with the nice take and gets the and one. So Halcomb will go to the line to shoot 1. Royals down 8-2 here. That is the first foul. On the Jets. Charlie's free throw is perfect. Makes it 8-3. Jets working the ball up across the court. 15 again, back up top. Thought about the 3, no. Over to the other wing. Back up top, 3 on the way from the top of the key, all around the rim and no good, but they get the offensive rebound and put it back up and in. And it's 10-3, Flying Jets. Isaac Lewis again. Over to Stein. Stein behind the back over to Isaac on the wing. This Adams Central defense doing a nice job as that pass is stolen away. Push it up ahead. Layup is good. And it's 12-3. Again, Isaac Lewis drilling up court. Over to Charlie. Charlie back to Isaac. Down in the corner to Bryce. Up top to Charlie. Isaac Lewis, 3 from the wing. No good. Griffin Brown fights for the rebound. But again, other than Griffin, nobody else fighting for it, and the Flying Jets come away with it. They got the ball and a 9-point lead. Get it inside again, no good, but Griffin will get that rebound, clear out. Over to Isaac. We got timeout on the court there by Coach Bechtel with 3:26. My clock is off just a little bit. So, again, Royals here with not the best of starts for them. Again, this quick deficit here, 12-3, and we are halfway through the first quarter here. I'm going to take a break, and I'll just turn the sound off for just a second. I'll be right back. Sorry, back. Steal there by the Jets. Push it up, and they get another fast break. And now they have an 11-point lead, pushing their lead to double figures. Lewis again. Up to Halcomb corner, winning for 3. No. And again, Griffin's fighting for it. Nobody else crashing the boards for the Royals. Although there, Jaden Stein comes away with it. I think if he'd gone up right there, he would have drawn the foul. But kicks it back up top. Isaac around Bryce. Long 2 from the corner, no good. Rebounded by the Jets. Isaac closes out. Sorry, my headset keeps cutting out. I keep messing with it here. 3 on the way from the Jets. Perfect. And it's 17-3 with 2.5 minutes left. 2:20 left actually here in the first quarter. Royals just having all kinds of problems, and they throw it away there. Substitution for the Royals. Braden Sullivan checks in. It's like Halcomb came out. Jets push the ball up the court. Get it up top of the key. Drives down in the corner. Gets it inside. Nice entry pass, but good defense there. We stole it away and then tipped it, and it's out of bounds off the Royals. And it'll stay here, Jet basketball, with them 1:55 left here in the first quarter. Jets to inbound here. Moving the ball around the key. Push it up. Nice pass to the short corner, then up to the top of the key. 3 on the way from number 3. Long. Again, Jets get the rebound. Jaden Stein knocks it out of bounds. This is just too many times of us not crashing the boards. They're getting there first. This is not, this is not how we know how to play and have played. Adams Central looking to inbound, get it in. Fadeaway, no good. Rebound fought for and grabbed by number 24 from Adams Central. We're going to call a foul. And that foul was on Aiden Cooley, who I believe just checked in. That's our first. Jets inbound. Stolen away by Stein. Stein pushing the pace up the court. Working the ball around the perimeter. Lewis back up top to Halcomb. Back to Lewis inside. Kick it out. Nice ball movement. Halcomb thought about the three, not there. Back to Lewis. Halcomb struggling a little bit against this Adams Central pressure. Under a minute to play here in the first quarter. We got another foul. This one on the Jets. Into the game. Or let's see. Sullivan checks in, and then that's Jaden Stein checks out. Nice entry pass there. But again, one too many passes. Finally out there. Three on the way is good. That was Caden Willis, I believe, with the three. Jets working, half a minute to play here. Out of bounds, it'll stay with the Jets. We're going to inbound here. Get it in, ball in the corner. Working a little back to the inbounder, nothing. We jumped to it, we saw it happening. Nice play by the Royals, but can't quite come up with the steal. Rebound fought for, Halcomb gets it. Pushing the pace here, pulls up, thought about the three. Cross court pass to Cooley is stolen away. My clock is off by a little bit, if you notice there, sorry. It will be Jet basketball here. The inbound. Nice play there by him. Lewis can't quite block it. Two more for Adams Central. And that'll be the end of the first quarter. With the score, Adams Central 19, Eastern Hancock 6. We'll take a break and be right back. All right, so into the first quarter here, start of the second. Again, we have Adams Central with a 19-6 lead. We're gonna adjust. Sorry, we're having some issues. I'm here by myself tonight, so we're having a couple problems. I don't have a roster. I didn't have them for Adams Central, so I'm kind of flying blind with their players. And our players have new jerseys, so I'm starting to get used to some of the numbers. Because I've been trying to look at numbers there instead of just looking at faces. So I messed up a couple. I called Aiden Cooley, Braden Sullivan at one point, and I apologize to all of you that are watching. So second quarter getting ready to start here. Royals have Grant Gray, Isaac Lewis, looks like Braden Sullivan still, Caden Willis, and Aiden Cooley on the floor. Royals is trying to move it around. Lewis kind of stuck, gets it back out. Gray with the ball in the wing, pulls up for three. Off the back of the rim, no good. Fought for and out of bounds. It will stay here. Good hustle there by Caden Willis. Not Caden, sorry, Braden Sullivan. Caden Willis taking the ball out of bounds here. Gets it into Gray. Up top to Lewis, back over to Gray. Gray dribbling a little bit, back up top to Lewis. Lewis drives. Kicks. Cooley with the drive, or Sullivan with the drive. I keep messing these up. That's my bad. Caden Willis with the drive. Gets fouled. I thought it was in the air. They're going to call it on the floor. He'll get 2 shots. So we have Caden and Aiden both on the floor, and Braden. And I keep wanting to mess them up by calling them each other's names. Steal there by Adams Central, but then they throw it right back to us. And it looks like checking into the game for the Royals is 43, Griffin Brown. Griffin started the game. He's going to come in and replace Aiden Cooley. Again, Royals trail 19-6. 6:15 to go here in the second quarter. Lewis up top to Willis. Caden drives back over to Lewis. Caden has it back up at the volleyball line over to Gray. Gray, long 3 off the back of the rim. No. Fought for and ends up getting saved by Isaac Lewis. Nice job there by the Royals. Isaac loses the handle on it, gets it back, kicks it over, and there's a foul as he tried to throw it over to Caden Willis. So Caden inbound. Throws it in. Isaac with the ball. Adams Central's really extended this pressure up high, and it's kind of worked. Our ball handlers have struggled a little bit as there's another turnover. Jets push the pace. Drive, put it up, and they're going to call, they call a travel. Even better. I thought they were going to call a foul there. They called the travel. We get the ball back. So Royals again. We haven't given up anything, but we've gone a minute and a half now and haven't scored anything. So we got to do something here, boys. We haven't even got a shot up here lately. As number 5 ties up Griffin Brown, we got a jump ball, and it'll be Adams Central ball. Into the game, Jaden Stein and Charlie Halcomb check in for the Royals. Good defense there, but yeah, there we go. We get the ball back. Nice defense there by Isaac Lewis. Gets us the ball back. And again, we've picked it up on defense. Now we just need to do something on offense. We've got to make something happen when we get these opportunities. We got to get shots up. Grant's taken a couple of decent-looking threes. We just haven't gotten anything to fall. We need to get it in, work inside out a little bit. Stein back to Gray, up to Halcomb, back to Gray in the corner. Gray 3 on the way, no. Rebound fought for. Isaac Lewis fights with Adams Central Jet and ties him up. Another jump ball, and it's going to be Eastern Hancock basketball. And again, I like that hustle from Isaac Lewis. Jaden Stein set to trigger the inbound. Nobody really open. Finally finds Gray. Short jumper, good. First points of the second quarter for either team. And Grant Gray has his first points of the 2020 basketball season. Oh, nice job making him pick up the ball up high there, but Jets still managed to get it across. Drive in. Shots deterred by Gray, but they get an offensive rebound. Again, Gray saves it. Kind of a poor choice there by the Jets, and it's going to end up getting kicked out of bounds, and it'll be Eastern Hancock basketball. So fortunate sequence of events there. Nice D by Gray. Then no offensive rebound, but we end up getting we end up saving it, and it ends up working out that way. About 4.5 to go here in the second quarter. Royals trail by 11. So we just chip away at this. Gray, corner 3, no. Or, yes, sorry, I thought the foul was no. I thought they were going to give him a foul, but Gray drills the 3, and he got 5 quick points, and it's now an 8-point game. Nice shot by Grant Gray. Jets drive, kick it back out top, wanting a foul. And Adams Central really hasn't, they've gone away from throwing it inside. And number 15, Isaac Schultz, has not played this really in this quarter, and that's made the difference so far. He killed us in the first quarter. Lewis drives, kicks, 3 on the way from Halcomb, no good. Rebounded by Stein, goes right back up, has a shot blocked, but that was a good offensive rebound and attempt there by Stein. I like the hustle. That's what we need. This team is going to be fine. We have enough talent. We've got enough scorers on this team. We just, we can't give up the hustle plays to another school. Short jumper there by the Jets. No. Griffin Brown was blocking out but couldn't get the rebound. Grant Gray comes away with it. Gray's pushing it up court. Loses the handle. Finally gets it out to Griffin Brown over to Halcomb on the wing. Halcomb back up top to Lewis. Down inside to Stein. Back on the wing to Gray. Nice ball movement. Gets a 10-foot jumper for Griffin Brown. That's no good, but that's the kind of look we need. That was a good series of ball movement there, and we got the shot that we wanted from Griffin Brown. Jets drive. Kick, 3 on the way. And I just said that I had just got done saying that Schultz hadn't been in there. He comes back in, immediately takes a 3, doesn't hit it, but takes it. And then Grant Gray with 3 more for the Royals. And all of a sudden it's now a 5-point game, 14-19. Grant Gray has really done a nice job here. And it's going to be a timeout with 2:25 to play. Sorry, again, my clock gets off a little bit, but timeout there by the Flying Jets. In a nice second quarter here, Grant Gray has stepped it up, and he's done a great job here of really injecting some life. We've had some good hustle plays, some offensive rebounds there. Jaden Stein with some nice work on the offensive glass. We just haven't turned it over as much here. We've been doing a better job. We're getting some looks here in the last 2 minutes, and we're making stuff work. Defensively, we still have not given up a point this quarter. We're not letting them get the ball into the paint. They've had a couple of looks, but we've contested everything. So much better job here in this second quarter than it was in the first for the Royals. Sorry, trying to do too many things here at once. Again, thanks. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Hopefully everything sounds okay for you guys. Looks okay. I know, we are operating off of a hotspot tonight, so the video quality may not be as good as you're normally used to. You notice it especially when we move the camera. There's a little bit of blurring and stuff like that, but hopefully everything looks, okay for you and sounds okay. I'm operating everything by myself, scoreboard, clock, graphics, everything by myself, so I'm a little behind on who's doing what, so I apologize, but I'm doing my best. So Adams Central to inbound. Royals now with some full court pressure. Royals have Stein, Gray, Lewis, Brown, and Halcomb on the floor. And again, I like this. And we get a travel there. Eastern Hancock ball. So Halcomb inbounds. Lewis is going to walk it up the court again. A little over 2 minutes to play here in the first half. Lewis gets some pressure, gets it over to Brown, over to Halcomb. Gray, corner 3, no good. Rebound, nice job by Griffin Brown with the offensive rebound. Gets to Lewis. Lewis grazes the rim, and the Jets come away with the rebound. But that was what we need. Good look from Gray from the corner, and then a good look from Lewis after the offensive rebound by Griffin Brown. Jets, again, they just look more timid. Nice job. Oh, Charlie Halcomb nearly picked the pocket. Going to lead to an open 3 from the Jets, and it buries it. So again, that's one of those things. We go for the steal, and Charlie did a great job, but Isaac thought that he had it. We started to move on the fast break, and then we ended up giving up an open 3 from the corner. Royals back down by 8. Gray gets it into Brown. Brown, nice extra pass to Jaden Stein. Stein's 2 from the corner, no good, but Charlie Halcomb right there for the rebound. Isaac Lewis drives, nice dish to Jaden Stein, and Stein is blocked out of bounds. I would have called a foul on that. I wanted a foul on that. Either way, it'll be Royal ball out of bounds. Stein will take it out. Just over a minute to play here in the first half. Royals trail by 8. Stein finds Lewis. Lewis, nice drive. Probably could have taken that on up. He tried turning and dishing it to Griffin Brown, but Brown was just not expecting it. And a little too hot of a pass, too close there. Leads to another Eastern Hancock turnover. Eastern with a full court man pressure. Open 3 from number 10, no good. Rebound fought for, and Griffin Brown gets it. Gray will push the ball up the court. Gray dishes to Stein. Stein lost the handle, back to Gray, corner 3. Airballed it. I think he got hit on the hand as he threw that, or as he shot that, he got hit on the hand. Messed it up. We don't quite get back on defense. We give up another shot, an offensive rebound, and Griffin Brown's going to foul. Who was that took that? 24, Zach Worm. And Worm will be at the line to shoot 2. Again, I'm trying my best with the clock and with the score and everything here. So Grant Worm, or Zach Worm, the 6'3", 250-pound freshman, hits the first. I mean, it looks like they've got 2 freshmen here, Isaac Schultz and Zach Worm, 6'3" and 6'4", that are really going to be able to help them here in coming years, because both of those guys so far have been 2 of the ones that have hurt us the worst here in this first half. Gray with the ball in the wing, back up to Lewis on top. Lewis being hounded there by Micah McClure. Lewis gets it back up to Griffin Brown. Cross court to Halcomb in the corner. Gray, 3 on the way. No. Rebounded by the Jets. They push it up court. Heave for the buzzer is no good. Oh, moving the camera too fast there. And we end the second quarter here with the score. Eastern Hancock 14, Adams Central 24. And really, that second quarter was one of those quarters where it felt like we just outplayed them. It felt like we just outplayed them. We played a good second quarter, but we really didn't make much of a dent score-wise. And, it's just we just didn't score enough. Still a 10-point deficit. We'll see. I don't know if any of these guys are limiting quarters. I know Grant Gray didn't play in the first, so I don't know how we're using I don't know how well we're using or let me rephrase that. I don't know how many quarters, Grant is, going to get tonight, but he's definitely kind of put a spark into our offense. So hopefully he gets a couple more quarters here in the second half. And again, let's just keep chipping away at this. Let's make it a 4 or 5 point game at the end of the third, and then come out and win this thing in the fourth. So far, as I said earlier, we're working on our hotspot. We have some issues here. I know, obviously, with sometimes working on a hotspot, video quality is not the best and stuff like that, but we're doing our best here. So hopefully everything, our comments so far have been that it looks pretty good. Sound is a little off. Well, that's sometimes something you get when you're working remotely with a hotspot here. So we'll be back here, just so you know. Again, 2 things for you. There in the top left corner of the screen is a QR code. You can scan that QR code for a game day program that Mr. Paxton and myself made. We spent a lot of time on those, so hopefully you guys will check it out for us. And it has all kinds of interesting info, not just about this game, but about Eastern Hancock basketball history in general. And then down along the bottom, if you're enjoying this broadcast, we don't charge. A lot of schools are doing a pay-per-view thing for basketball games, and we really don't want to do that. So, you can see here tonight there's not a lot of fans in the stands, and at home games, we're actually limited to immediate family only, and it ends up working out so that once we pay the refs, we end up losing money on every game we play. So, it's been a tough year for the athletic department. If you could go to that tinyurl.com/ehroyalpride, you can become a family sponsor. So I've got here our list of family sponsors. You can become a family sponsor and support the Eastern Hancock Athletic Program and help us survive this difficult season here. So we'll be back at the end of halftime, and we'll be here to see hopefully a Royals victory in the third and fourth quarters. All right, we're back here in Monroe, Indiana, for the second half of the JV game between the Eastern Hancock Royals and the Adams Central Flying Jets. Beautiful gym here for the Flying Jets. They call it the hangar. Sam Poff was asking me if the concession stand was open. Yes, it is. I just came back from the concession stand with gummy worms and a Dr. Pepper. So, you know, always a good time when you can get gummy worms and a Dr. Pepper at the concession stand of a game. So, again, the Royals trailing by 10 here. We'll see what they can do in the second half to try to make this game a little closer. Looks like we're going to have Jaden Stein, Charlie Halcomb, Griffin Brown, Bryce Winnan, and Isaac Lewis to start here. Probably help if I take the game day graphic down and grab my scoreboard. So, third quarter set to get underway. Adams Central ball to start the third. Nice steal there, stolen away. Isaac Lewis up and in with the 2-point layup. And the Royals now in this full court pressure are within 8, single digits now. Jets driving there. Bryce Winnan cuts them off, trying to get it inside. Nothing doing. Royals playing good D here. Griffin Brown, good D, makes Wren throw it away. And it'll be Eastern Hancock ball. Shot no good there. Jets come away with it. They're pushing the other way. Nice play there, trying to throw it into Wren. He saves it, kicks it back out. Nothing. Griffin Brown, though. I keep calling Wren. It's Worm. Griffin Brown with the nice block out and rebound will lead to Isaac Lewis again with the ball, walking it up top. Corner to Brown, back over to Jaden Stein. Stein drives, 12-footer, no good. Rebounded by Worm. Jets with the ball, driving on Halcomb. Step back's not there. Charlie playing some nice D, keeping him in front. Jets try to reverse. Trying to find something, nothing there. Royals seem to be switching pretty much everything here. Worm's little 16-footer is good. And I think, you know, based on what we've seen, that's probably the shot we're wanting to give up is Worm on that contested long shot as the Jets steal the ball away. Runner no. Offensive rebound up. And in. Sorry. My stuff's cutting out here. There we go. Timeout there by the Jets as we had them trapped. And the score is 28-16, 4:57 to play. Sorry, I missed some stuff there because my headset cut out and I didn't have any microphone. So we'll look here. 30-second timeout. Coach Bechtel explaining what he wants them to do. Like I said, it looked like we were switching screens there. We'll see if that's something that's going to continue with the varsity action or not. So Royals, Halcomb, Stein, Lewis, Brown, and Winnan. Jets have Schultz, Worm, McClure. Can't see the other two jerseys right now. Looks like Springer. Get it into McClure. Up top, three on the way. No good. Stein was in good position, just not tall enough there. I mean, that was a good play there by Jaden Stein. He's just not tall enough to really get that rebound over the 6'4" Schultz. So he jet ball out of bounds. And that's where switching those screens, I think, got us in trouble because, again, we've got Jaden Stein on Schultz, but Jaden does a nice job. Jaden really fighting for it there. Knocks it out of bounds, and it'll be Royal basketball. Great effort play there by Jaden Stein because he has no business being able to battle with a guy that's 6 or 7 inches at least taller than he is. Just fighting with it because he's a scrappy player. Isaac Lewis up top, over to Halcomb on the wing. Get it inside to Winnan. Winnan can't handle it, but manages to knock it over to Griffin Brown. Brown trapped in the corner. Manages to escape, get it to Isaac Lewis. Lewis drives, kicks. Charlie Halcomb, 3 from the wing. Good. And that's Charlie Halcomb's first points of the game. Now he had a layup early on. First 3 of the game. And it pulls us back into single digits. 9-point lead for the Flying Jets. Timeout on the floor for Coach Bechtel called that timeout. Full timeout. And we will take that time to take you to a commercial here.
Want to know what I like best about playing basketball for my high school? I like it because it's a place where my friends get to see me play. I like it because I'm playing for someone besides myself. I'm playing for everybody in my school and every person in my community.
Indiana high school sports. They're more than just a game.
Come and see me play.
All right, and we're back here. So, again, Royals trail by 9. About 4 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Let's see, again, Mr. Poff and Mr. Knight are watching. Hopefully they're enjoying this game here. We'll be enjoying it a lot more when we score some more points and pull this thing back to within 1 or 2. Okay, so Adams Central to inbound here. Get it in. That's McClure with Lewis all over him. Sorry, camera operator. Nice job by Charlie Halcomb blocking it. But it looks like I thought he stepped out of bounds. Looks like they're going to call a push there on Isaac Lewis. I thought that McClure stepped out of bounds. And Jets get the ball in. Royals defense has really been pretty good since that first quarter. Got a couple players who aren't on the roster here, so I don't know. Several of their players aren't on the roster, and they didn't have one to send to us early on. Long 3 there by the Jets, no good. Rebounded by Halcomb. He's going to push. Got 3-on-1. Halcomb all by himself finishes it. Nice job there by Charlie Halcomb. Sorry, I just realized my clock wasn't running. Lewis pokes it away, but it'll stay with the Jets. Again, 7-point lead for Adams Central. Jets throw it in. McClure and Lewis really have kind of equaled each other out here. 2 pretty good point guards. Jets working the ball around the perimeter. We're going to drive. There's McClure, 3 on the way, no. Offensive rebound, though, nobody blocked out number 10. He's not on my roster. Fought for, what are we going to call here? Jump ball. There we go, good. I was afraid they're going to call a foul. I hate when they call a foul or something like that on the jump ball. It's just, nah, don't do that. Braden Sullivan checks in. He's going to replace Jaden Stein for the Royals. Lewis to walk the ball up the court. Reset it for you. Royals have Lewis, Sullivan, Winnan, Halcomb, and Griffin Brown. Halcomb back to Lewis. Gets it in. Can't tell, is that Sullivan? Sullivan walked with it. Sullivan walked with it. It's all right. Turnover. Royals still lead by 7 here. Maybe South Adams ball. Or Adams Central. I keep saying South Adams. I don't know why. Caden Willis just checked in the game for the Royals. He replaced Jaden Stein. No, Jaden was already on. Replaced Bryce Winnan. He drives on Caden, and Caden's going to pick up the foul. Sorry, I'm trying to see numbers here. Royals have Lewis, Brown, Willis, Halcomb, and Sullivan on the floor. So Willis, Halcomb, and Sullivan, 3 freshmen, and 2 juniors in Lewis and Brown. Send the Jets to the line. First free throw, no good. There by number 10, Ryan Tester. 5'11" freshman. Second free throw up and good. Makes it an 8-point lead again. A little over 2 minutes to play here. Lewis gets it knocked away, but out of bounds. It'll stay here with the Royals. Into the game, Max Hamilton for the Adams Central Flying Jets. Again, I talked about it earlier. Nice gym here for the Jets. As that ball's knocked away and then knocked out of bounds, and it'll go to the Jets. They say it was out on the Royal. Jets walk the ball up. Moving the ball around the perimeter. Drive, little give and go or pick and roll action, no good, but they get their own rebound as Schultz kicks it out to his buddy for 3, buries it. Just like that, it's back to an 11-point game. We chip away, and then give up a big 3 here. Sullivan with the ball down the corner, he's getting trapped, and Coach Bechtel wisely calls a timeout here, full timeout. You know, Sullivan being a freshman. You want a minute 29 to go here in the third. Sullivan being a freshman here, you want to make sure you don't put him in a situation there where he's uncomfortable when you've got plenty of timeouts. So, like I said, Coach Bechtel uses that to reset and regroup his players here. And again, it's just been that kind of close game. We just can't get over the hump. It's just, sorry, I'm trying to update a couple things. You know, and we got in that big hole in the first quarter and just have not been able to dig out of it. Defensively, you know, we've given up a little bit more, but really, other than that first quarter, defensively we've been pretty good. Offensively, we just haven't scored enough points. And really, I don't even know that we've gotten enough shots up. I'll talk to Coach Bechtel after the game, but I think there's been plenty of times when we could have gotten more shots up and just haven't. So, you know, we just end up throwing it away or something like that. So we'll see. We'll see how this last 8.5 minutes goes of this game. And hopefully we can string something together, a couple of possessions in a row, and bring this thing down. I'd like to see this be a 6-point game here going into the fourth quarter, if at all possible. Royals get it in, knocked away from Brown, and we lose the ball. Adams Central inbounds, full court pressure there from Isaac Lewis. Jets beat it. Royals playing nice D. Not giving up anything easy. Get it in. And Worm just with a nice up and under move there. That's him 2 more. Isaac Lewis to Charlie Halcomb. Into Brown. Tries to get it into Sullivan and throws it away. Oh, I'm going to say it was kicked off of a Adams Central player. Yep, there we go. So it'll be Royal ball. Willis gets it into Lewis. Has it stolen away. Blocked by Lewis. And nice hustle there by Willis. Ends up getting the ball back. Griffin Brown thought about the 15-footer, took the 15-footer, and got the roll. Nice shot there by Griffin Brown. Too easy there for Adams Central. Worm gets the shot up, no good. But they get the offensive rebound again. Sorry, I got too many things going on here. That's going to be the end of the quarter there, sorry. Royals trail 34-23. 1 period left to play here. 7 minutes in this JV game. And we'll see what we can finish up with, what we can do. Again, we just haven't been smooth. So we're going to take a commercial break here, and then we'll be right back with all the action.
I don't think of this as a high school weight room. It's more like a high school classroom. I'm learning how to manage my time here. I'm learning that it's important to have goals and that it takes persistence and commitment to reach them. And I'm learning that the best way to lead is by example.
Indiana high school sports. They're more than just a game.
Come and see me play.
All right, we're back here, getting ready to start the fourth quarter between the Eastern Hancock Royals and the Adams Central Flying Jets here. We're in the JV game. I want to thank everybody that's watching. We got 75 viewers right now between all of our channels. We just wanted to point out again, if you know, this year you can see the bleachers here at Adams Central. Not a lot of fans at our home games even. We are limited to immediate family only. And so with that, it's been a tough year for our athletic department. So you see down there at the bottom of the screen, that tinyurl.com/EH That's a link. You can go there and become a family sponsor. And that money goes to help kind of keep the Eastern Hancock athletics afloat here during these difficult times. Backdoor move there by the Jets. 2 points for number 10, Thompson. 36-23. As another steal there by the Jets. And we're going to push it, but it had to have been a double dribble unless they called Willis with a deflection there. Anyway, Jets with the ball up top. There we call it travel. Let's see, Royals have Willis. They have Lewis. We've got Grant Gray. And see if I can see who else. Charlie Halcomb and Griffin Brown on the floor. Brown in the corner. Cross court to Gray. Over to Lewis. Lewis drives, dumps to Brown. And again, I think we're taking one too many passes. They're not bad passes, but, I think right there Charlie draws the foul. But I think Griffin could have put that up for a 10-footer and been, had us in a better spot than where we're at right now. And again, this is first game stuff. It's just first game of the year. A lot of these guys are still getting used to each other. Freshmen and as Halcomb buries another three, his second of the game. You got freshmen, sophomores, and juniors all playing together here for the first time. And I think it's something that's going to come with it as we play. Missed three there, but offensive rebound by number 3. He's not on my roster, so I can't tell you who he is. Jets now being patient. 5.5 to go here. Royals have it it's a 10-point game. That's Schultz with it. Dishes it to McClure. And again, this is Adams Central not forcing anything, knowing we got a 10-point lead, 5 minutes to go. Halcomb up there, nice job by Charlie Halcomb, forces the over and back there. By number 5, we don't have him on our roster, so I can't tell you who he is. But again, that was good effort by Halcomb. And then, let's see, Caden Willis just checked out. Jaden Stein checked in. Stein throws it into Lewis. Lewis walking the ball up. Over to Gray. Gray drives. Gets cut off. Pretty good defense there, and then Coach Bechtel's going to take a timeout and stop that. I just realized I didn't have my clock running there. So we'll run some time off. Coach Bechtel calls a 30. And again, Royals trail by 10 here. Just under 5 minutes to play here in the fourth quarter. You notice our camera operator here going back and forth. The coaches want him. We use the same camera that the team does, and just for their records, that way when they're watching film, they know the clock and stuff. So you see that he's panning back and forth there, so that the coaches, it's at their request, so they know score and time for situational things. And again, we just need some offense here. Halcomb's buried 2 threes. I think Gray's hit 2 threes. Charlie Halcomb's had a good game here. Freshman, first game of the year. He's done a nice job. So Stein here set to inbound. Finds the lob to Gray, but Gray can't finish it. Rebound fought for and taken out by the Adams Central Jets. Wow. We had the exact play we wanted. Got the look we wanted. Nice deflection by Gray. Just couldn't finish it. Good D, pick and roll. Shot's no good. Rebound Lewis. Let's go, guys. Let's go. 4.5 to play. Nice job. Pushes the pace. Gray with the 3. No. Rebound fought for. And Adams Central comes away with it. And they bury the little short jumper from the corner there. And again, it's back to a 12-point lead. Isaac Lewis, we have a travel there on Griffin Brown. I didn't see the travel. We have 4:04 left here. Adams Central getting some pressure here. That McClure and Lewis matchup. Like I said, they've done a good job playing each other. Both sides of the ball all game. Nearly a travel. It is a travel. There we go. Finally got one to break our way there. Max Hamilton with the travel. Okay, Lewis with the ball. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Charlie Halcomb over to Lewis. Lewis to Gray. Back down to Brown. Oh, he saw he had Charlie. He just couldn't give him the ball. There we go. Now we got Charlie the ball, but we're going to get a 3-second call there on the Royals. Jets throw the ball in. 3.5 to play here in the fourth quarter. Jets moving the ball around the perimeter. Royals trail by 12. You got to do something here, fellas. McClure up top, guarded by Lewis. Drives. 3 on the way. In and out. Grant Gray with the rebound. That's what we want. We want them to take that shot as Gray gets tripped up, and they're going to call the foul there from behind on Adams Central. So Eastern to inbound the ball here. 2:40 to play here in the fourth quarter of this JV game. Halcomb with it. Gets the screen from Stein. Doesn't do much there, though. Get it down. Griffin Brown, long 2 from the corner. No. Rebounded by the Jets. And every single one of these possessions just feels like, we've got to score. Good defense there by Stein and Halcomb. They're going to call a foul. Nope, they call a jump ball. There we go. Out there going to call a foul on that. Jump ball will give it here to Eastern Hancock. 2:17 to play in the fourth quarter. Lewis walks the ball up the court. Lewis gets stopped. Kicks it over to Halcomb. Halcomb to Gray in the corner. Gray back to Halcomb. Over to Lewis. Lewis down inside to Stein. We're trying to get looks up, but they're just really attacking well on defense as Brown misses that turnaround layup. And under 2 minutes to play, Adams Central with possession and a 12-point lead. There we go as a travel. Can't pivot twice there. Stein inbounds there to Lewis. Gray with it. Corner three there by Brown, no good. Rebounded by Lewis over to Stein. Stein puts it up and he's going to draw the foul. And he'll go to the line to shoot two. Again, we got 77 viewers watching here. I want to thank you guys for watching. And again, hopefully you didn't have to make the hour and 45-minute drive up, an hour and 45-minute drive back if you're a Royals fan. If you're an Adams Central fan, then you're probably enjoying this game. As Adams Central here with a minute and a half left leads by 12 as Stein missed that first free throw. Second free throw on the way here for Stein is perfect. Not a lot of free throws taken by either team here. Been a pretty clean game, especially for first game of the season. Both teams have played pretty well here tonight. Jets just trying to be patient here, still working through their offense. McClure guarded by Lewis, and there Lewis fouled him. We see Sullivan check into the game for Griffin Brown. And let's see who else. Caden Willis checks in for Isaac Lewis. Maybe a little offense-defense here for Coach Bechtel's squad. Because Willis and Sullivan both have some incredible length here. Jets being patient. .30 seconds to play here. McClure over to Hamilton. Again, Jets are just going to be content to not turn it over here as they're going to be their goal. Royals not going to foul here, although they're going to keep playing tough defense as Halcomb there tries to get the steal. And they called a foul there. Coach Hildebrand, I'm off a little bit score-wise. Coach Hildebrand, the JV coach for Adams Central, clears his bench there. Gets everybody into the game. Again, Eastern Hancock still fighting here. They're going to lose this game. They're going to go to 0-1 here on this young season. But, we saw defensively, we saw some good things after that first quarter. We saw some good hustle. Young guys stepping up, freshman and Charlie Halcomb playing really well. Jaden Stein really getting his first JV action. He had a good game. we've got to get more offensively. We can't win games scoring 27 points. We've got to be in the 40s. This team is going to be too talented to be scoring in the 20s, and I think that'll be Coach Bechtel's, talk to the team is just we've got to score more points. We've got to step that up offensively. Defensively, I think we played pretty well. They had a couple of big guys. Schultz and Worm are both 6'3" and 6'4", and really after that first little spurt there in the first quarter, we played them pretty well. So I'm going to go ahead. We're going to pick our Paxton Farms player of the game, and our JV player of the game today, coming big in his first game here as a freshman, is Charlie Halcomb. Charlie hit a couple of key threes there, played really well. Especially if you just watched him play, you didn't think he was a freshman out there. He played well above his years. So, Charlie Halcomb, congratulations on the Paxton Farms JV Player of the Game. We will be back here for the varsity game in about 20 minutes. So, we'll be, on the YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter, just like always. So, we'll see you guys then in about 20 minutes.